I'm being joined by the lovely Tesseract boys here.
All right.
How are you all doing?
Very well, thank you.
Good.
All good, all good. Just eating some dirty noodles though.
Dirty
Camden.
noodles.
Dirty meat.
I'm sat here with the guys. They're just about to play their gig in the Purple Turtle in Camden. Minus Dan.
Minus Dan. He's got vocal aids.
Vocal aids.
No, he's got a throat infection, but he's on the antibiotics to get rid of it.
I think I've caught it off him as well.
We all have. I haven't, I'm pretty healthy.
On the first stage of the tour was in Alton, and we sound checked, and Dan got to do the sound check and it was okay, but then by the time we got to stage, something like that.
No.
He couldn't actually speak.
So he's actually resting up right now because you've got your tour over in the USA with Devin Townsend. There's 19 dates, am I right in thinking that?
Something like that.
Something like that.
So we're getting more booked along the way. Yeah, I think that's about right.
Yes, West Coast and East Coast basically. So,
Yeah, we're basically doing the west coast first, and then we're going on some weird, crazy adventure through Middle America on our own, which is quite frightening. And then we're doing the East Coast before we come home.
Cool. And then do you have some dates in India?
Yes. Yeah.
We're playing in Pune, New Delhi.
We're playing in India.
yeah.
It's great to see a rock festival.
And Bangalore.
Bangalore, yeah.
It's going to be sweet, man.
Not that I needed to list the dates because none of you will be coming to those.
But somebody might listen to the podcast and go, hey, you know what? I want to go and see Tesseract in India.
Let's go out to India because maybe, maybe.
Yeah.
They will,
Yeah, if you know the dates, you could plug them.
Yeah, exactly. I guess 17th, 18th, 19th.
Or maybe the 20th, I can't remember. It's either the 17th or the 20th. But yeah, it's definitely the 18th and 19th.
Okay, good.
So early Christmas present.
I'm tempted. I kind of want to go over. It'd be kind of good, wouldn't it?
Totally, yeah.
Yeah.
Apparently the crowds are really big there. It's kind of, well, not that many bands go there. So
Yeah.
it will be,
Quite a treat for them all.
exactly, yeah. You've got no idea what to expect really. We'll just take it as it comes, and these guys will have to put up with my curry backside.
You have to put it with your backside anyway, regardless of what it is.
Let's not lower the tone too early on in the conversation. Acle, I want to ask you in particular.
Yes.
Your band fell silent. You decided to move away from slightly to focus on Tesseract.
Yeah. It was.
Does it feel like the right move? Are you excited about what's happening?
It was a
with Tesseract?
difficult one, but yeah, it was a good move. Yeah. But it was difficult for all of us. I think we always, it was difficult for both bands wanting to both progress and do bigger things. But it was difficult trying to write for two bands at the same time, kind of thing. But it's definitely worked out, so now I can just put all my focus and attention into one band and just focus on that fully, basically.
Yeah.
Before I can do that. So yeah, it's definitely worked out now. It's cool. Yeah.
And yeah, because you produced as well. You produced Tesseract, didn't you?
Me and Mark, the bassist, he did a lot of the engineering work and editing. I did a lot of the mixing. Spent too much time doing it though. But yeah, did all the sort of writing and production work. So it's cool.
Cool. Awesome. And do you have any other projects lined up, or are you going to fully on Tesseract?
No, focus on Tesseract, otherwise I just won't get anywhere with writing. Otherwise it takes like a year to write one song really. So
You do a bit of mixing work, don't you, on the side? You get a bit.
Yeah, I do mixing work, 40 sounds, just mixing other people's bands, but not in terms of writing though. Just mixing is another thing. But yeah.
And you've recently signed to Century Media.
Yes, Century Media US.
Yeah, and that's pretty cool.
Pretty epic.
Yeah,
pretty cool.
massively epic. But I hear that they're not going to release your album this year. They want to put it off until the new year. Do you feel happy about that? So it can get a bit promoted more?
I mean, we had the album finished quite a while back, so there's been a bit of frustration brewing on, especially with the online community, which has always been massively supportive. I think they feel a little bit kick in the teeth that we can't just put it out, but in order to do everything that we're doing, we can't just put it out, because unfortunately there is a financial side to this, that in order to do it we need to be able to afford to do it, obviously. But with I think the reason for not putting the album out at the moment is a lot to do with the label's release commitments as well. So they obviously have got stuff that's coming out, and the timing that we signed the deal, we couldn't have sort of put it out in that time. There wouldn't have been any promotion, and it's the sort of thing that we need. We need the promotion. We need to get the label behind us fully to really give it a go. So,
Damn you, Metro.
but the EP that's coming out, you can get that on the Century Media web store online. 12th of October.
Yeah, it's release date.
Yeah, I was just about to say, if people can't wait long enough, they
Yeah.
have got the, it's a
EP.
six track EP, right?
Yes,
That's
yeah.
correct.
yeah.
It's yes, Concealing Fate, which is 6 tracks off the album, but the album's going to feature quite a lot more stuff now. We're going to do a lot of stuff in the States, like a big epic tour diary, and
Oh, cool.
There's, Grand Canyon and stuff.
yeah, there's talks to quite a few other things which we can't say yet, but it's going to be exciting.
Yeah. Are you going to get someone to film you whilst you're on tour?
We've got a load of cameras as well.
Oh, okay, brilliant.
We've got a few cameras between us, and we've got a photographer with us on tour as well. So yeah, it's going to be good.
Keeping all the memories together.
Keeping all the memories,
Nice
yeah.
little tight box. Cool. So how do you rate the Purple Turtle then? Are you excited about playing it tonight?
Yeah, it should be cool.
It's cool.
Yeah, I'll stay quiet on that one.
I've not been here before. This is my first
Yeah,
time
oh,
with
okay.
anyone, so I've not even been here to see a gig because I'm a hermit and I live in Reading.
Okay.
So yeah, it's going to be good. It sounded good in sound check. So
It sounded better than the Underworld when we played there ages ago.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So it goes. It's a shame we haven't got the vocals though, because it's just like
Yeah.
instrumental. It's good. It's good laugh. It's good fun.
I have to admit, I am quite looking forward to the instrumental.
Yeah.
But I mean, obviously, it's going to sort of, you'll be like,
It's not quite the same, but yeah,
Yeah.
it's good fun.
the
Though.
last
It's
few
good.
nights, like the crowds have been really getting into it and singing along.
Oh,
So
okay,
maybe
cool.
because I think a few have heard the EP through one method or another. I think it's really cool because they've just been singing along. So especially with part 2, the one that we got a video for.
That's hugely popular, isn't it?
It's great, you know. It's great to hear people finally singing along to it, and yeah.
Did that get a lot of play on Scuzz? I think
it
so.
was only overnight, wasn't it?
It was, yeah. I had a
Still
random
going.
text from my mate saying, "You're on the telly."
When,
I?
when it was released, I think it spent 6 weeks in the top 10, top 10 charts, which is pretty awesome.
Yeah, that is brilliant.
Number 1 a few times as well, which was pretty cool.
And off the back of that, lots of other people, their ears pricked up. And
Yeah.
they sort of find out who we are. And so yeah, Scuzz has been a massive help to us. So
Yeah, it's good.
we love Alex and Scuzz.
Yeah.
Big time.
Good times for progressive metal.
Yeah.
I'm all for it. I love it so much, and
But even tonight, it's a bill fully of progressive metal. Like,
Yeah.
there's the Sept before us, and
Yeah.
lots of Cyclamen and Hero and Arrow. They all come from this whole world.
yeah.
Mm.
It's quite cool.
Have Cyclamen been on yet?
I think they're on
playing
right now.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh well, I'm sure there'll be another time that I can catch them. But yeah.
Cool.
Anything else you want to chat to me about? What's it like living on the road?
Well, we've been living in your house.
Yeah, we
pretty
live in
much,
my
so-
house. It's not a massive tour, this one.
it's warm.
They're fairly local. Like, we tend to drive to and from them instead of sleeping in the van, which we've done on like the European tours before. We've had a van similar to this and left the venue, slept overnight, and got to an airport the next morning. And it's pretty horrible, to be honest. You don't get to wash, and we're all fairly clean, I think. Or at least we like to think we are. But no, it's easy, you know. This is what we're doing now. So.
America's going to be the hard one. though.
America's
It's 5
definitely
weeks,
the hard one.
and you know, driving state to state, wherever it is, that's going to be the hard one. It's going to be
Yeah.
lovely. It's going to be experience.
I think our longest drive's going to be 1,000 miles.
Yeah.
Oh.
We're doing about
That's
7,000 miles in total, aren't we? I think something like that. So
Do you get a really massive tour bus over there though? Like a big Winnebago?
It's probably going to be a not as good version of this.
Oh.
we're getting a biodiesel van or something, aren't we? So we're going to be good to the environment.
Good to the environment. But not so fun.
Environmental.
Yeah. It's cool.
Do you reckon you'll end up writing some stuff on the road? Or does that happen? I think in my head I'd like it to happen.
Yeah, I'd like to as well, but the way I write is I like to have a drum machine with me so I can kind of like chug along and then come up with ideas on the computer and sculpt things. So probably not the way I do stuff. Might come up with some vague ideas perhaps, never know if I can get a guitar,
Little riff.
fit a guitar in a van or something like that. But yeah, I usually do that at home.
In the comfort of your Camden.
Yeah.
Cool. Well, that probably leaves me to like the end of my questions really. But
Sure.
yeah, when you get back from the USA, it'd be great to actually get you on the show. So
Yeah, definitely.
you're very
Yeah,
welcome
cool.
to come along and we'll have fun for 2 hours.
Cool.
So, yeah.
Cool. Sweet.
Okay, well thanks
Thank you.
guys.
Nice one.
Thank you.
Cheers. Hey, I've just seen Tesseract absolutely kill it at the Purple Turtle tonight. They were so good, and after a lovely interview with them, it was just nice to see them absolutely kick ass on the stage. I'm going to try and see if there are any fans that are going to come out now and make There you go, that's how good they were. So there you go, I hope you enjoyed the interview. Bye!